Hey, it's your boy Quicks, who's on his last brain cell, and today I decided to platinum Mafia. I really at this point have nothing better to do in my life, so I just decided to ride away from platinum video games. I know my mom is very proud of me. Starting about 3 videos ago, I said I wanted to platinum 50 games by the end of next year, and we gotta get right to it, or else I'll have to cut off my dread. So yeah, let's go. Mafia 1 comes in at a 4 out of 10 difficulty, taking 1 playthrough and supposedly 25 hours, but you know, me, a speedrunner, would never take me that long to beat this game. Coming in with 44 trophies, I already knew I was in for a long freaking grind, so I decided to play some music and have a good time. We start the game off with a character named Tommy Angelo, and we're in a bar, you know, having a little good time, and then FBI agent walks in, and apparently we're snitching to him. What the freak is going on? I'm not playing 6ix9ine Simulator out here. Anyways, we end up being a taxi driver. I guess we go back in time and talk about our life, and we're a taxi driver, you know, we're having a little smoke, and the reason for us being a taxi at this late at night is because it pays better, apparently. And then we get ran up on by 2 guys in the Mafia, apparently, and you know, we are running away from the cops, and then we get away after a couple scripted getaways. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little crazy how we got away because I was crashing a lot. But yeah, we find out very quickly that this game's driving is horrible, and yeah, that was the worst part about me getting this platinum. So yeah, then we get a trophy. And most of the trophies we get from Mafia is throughout the story at the end of the chapter, which is very good. But yeah, next thing we do is we become another. We have to do more taxi missions, and it's like, why must I do a taxi simulator? But yeah, we end up being a taxi, and then at the end of it, we get ambushed by some guys, I guess from the rival gang, and they chase us through a bunch of buildings and stuff. We're doing some parkour, and yeah, Sam and Paulie come to save us again, and yeah, we get another trophy after that. The next chapter, we meet the main antagonist in the game, I guess, Don Salieri. And he basically invites us into the family, which is great. We get money, we get to do illegal things, and hookers, whores, all that. So yeah, and then we walk around the bar, and we get a trophy for getting a collectible, and I'm gonna just preface this. The collectible grind was a little absurd. There ended up being, if I'm not mistaken, 176 collectibles in this game. Next, we ended up finding the people that bashed our taxi window in, and we beat the snot out of them, about 7 of them actually, with a baseball bat, and then we ended up throwing Molotovs on their vehicles. And then Don Salieri, you know, he shook our hand, and yeah, we became literally in the Mafia, and now we got a trophy for that. Then the Don sent up me on a mission to do something, and I had to go talk to this guy named Vincenzo. I guess he's like our weapon supplier. And yeah, I was supposed to be talking to him and getting a weapon, but instead I got a glimpse of that new Harry Potter book coming out, and you know, I already had to pick that up, and I got a trophy for it. Next, we continued with the mission, and me, Sam, and Paulie were going to collect debts from people that owe us, and we ended up doing really good at first, and then next thing I know, both of them are getting shot and abused by people. What liberals. But it's whatever, and we end up chasing the guy that stole the information, I guess, or the debt money. It was actually confusing, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, we shot his car down, and we got the debt money back, and we got a trophy for it. Next, it was time for the hardest trophy in the game. As I told you guys, the driving in this game is horrible. So yeah, this took me about 5 hours, I'm gonna be honest, and I finished the game in 19, so you do the math on that. But yeah, anyways, we had to do this race, and I died about 30 to 40 times, which was crazy. I'm gonna give you guys some advice though. The best thing you can possibly do in this race is take the inside lane every time, bro. Don't turn from the outside, because it's not gonna turn. I swear to you, it's not gonna turn. And when you guys are driving, make sure you use your ram ability if you're about to hit a wall, because it'll bounce you off and actually give you a speed boost. Take all the grass shortcuts, and yeah, pray to God, because you're gonna need it. After beating this, I was the happiest man alive, and yeah, I'm gonna just show you guys me beating this.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
But yeah, after that, I ended up getting introduced to this one girl named Sarah, and she would actually end up being our wife, which is I can't lie, she was fine. Shit, I'm gonna keep it real. But yeah, after that, we ended up coming across our first missable trophy, and actually the only missable trophy in the game, which is not classy. And yeah, apparently we had to take Paulie to a strip club because he was drunk out of his mind, so he couldn't drive. So yeah, we got a trophy for that, and yeah, we ended up getting 3 trophies for that whole mission, which is great. Next, Luigi, the guy that runs the bar, sent us to go take his daughter home, which just so happened to be Sarah. I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do for me. But we went to go take her out for a walk, and while we were walking, we ran into these guys. I guess they'd been hitting on her for weeks and weeks, and yeah, we had to take him out, beat him up a little bit. And this guy ended up choking Sarah. I don't know what type of freak stuff he was on. But yeah, we handled him, and then Sarah went to go patch us up. And you already know what happened. After that mission, the Don put me and Polly up to a mission where we had to go find those people that are hitting on Sarah. Cause like, can't mess with my wife, man. That's kind of weird. That would be cheating, no? But anyways, we end up killing those guys in the car after a high-speed chase. And yeah, Tommy's too scared to pull the trigger, so Polly has to pull it for him. Huh, what a liberal. But now we're in a pickle after that last mission because the guys that Polly shot, yeah, one of them survived. And the kid that we did kill, yeah, he's the son of a politician. So now our Mafia family is in a little bit of a situation. So now they send Tommy to go figure out where this guy is and where they're holding his funeral so he can kill the other kid before it's too late. And when we do that, we link up with Sam and it's time for us to escape. But for some reason, this dude Sam doesn't know how to get in the car. So multiple times I'm over here failing this mission and failing. Oh, my bad. I just get PTSD from this game. But yeah, we get a trophy after all that. Come on! Get in! What? Is he in the church? Nah, fuck you, bro. I'm sorry. Nah. And then this next mission, I'm not gonna speak too much about it, but basically Sam was supposed to do a deal with some type of Canadians, but border control came through and messed up his deal and shot him, so we had to go protect him. And then we tried to get away on a truck, but like this APC was chasing us, so I had to blow up the APC with Molotovs. And yeah, we got a trophy for all that. Right after Don Morello tells Tommy that there's a rat inside of the family, and we have no idea who it is, but we end up finding out very soon that it's Frank, and he's getting escorted all the way out of the airport area to go, I guess, cheat on us in a way. I know he's going through it, but anyways, the Don tells us that, and then we have to go find him. And after we find him, we tell him to move his family away because we're about to shoot him. But instead of shooting us, he tells us where the safety deposit boxes are, which is what we're looking for, and we let him go away free. But yeah, we end up getting a trophy for a comic thing, and then after we get that trophy, we end up getting another trophy for finishing the mission after getting the safety deposit boxes. And then we find the rival gang member, which is going to be the most important part of the story, the changing point, and his name's Don Morello, which is like our rival. So yeah, we get a trophy. Next, I had to go rob some prosecutor's mansion for something that was very important to the family. I don't know what it was, but and after we ended up doing that, we had to go escape, and yeah, we got a trophy for doing that. This next trophy was a waste of time, so I'm not even gonna talk about it for a long time. But basically, Polly had an idea to do a deal with some type of white guy. He's like Irish white guy, and then yeah, the deal went to shit, and we lost a lot of stuff. People died, and yeah, we got a trophy. Right after the Don's driver called in sick, Carlos, so instead he told me to drive him around, and we had to go get something to eat at this one restaurant that I guess the Don really wanted to try. And while we were there, we ended up getting ambushed by a bunch of Morello's men. But yeah, the Don and me survived because we're just chill guys like that. So after we survived, we ended up going to find where Carlo was because it's obvious that he set the Don up, and yeah, we killed him, and yeah, we got a trophy. Next, Tommy had to go pretend to be a sailor on like this cruise for like the mayor that was giving a speech. But we ended up finding out the mayor was the father of the kid that we killed earlier in the story. So Tommy invaded the boat after getting a gun, and then he shot and assassinated the mayor. And then after we escaped with Sam and Polly, and we got a trophy for it. Tommy then had to go after Don Morello's right-hand man, Sergio, and we find out that he's like very lucky or something like that. But yeah, he wasn't too lucky because we ended up lighting him on fire. Next, me, Sam, and Polly were tasked with finding Don Morello, and we were going to try to hit a drive-by on him, but yeah, that didn't work. We ended up missing every shot. So we had to chase him to the airport, and when we were at the airport, he tried to get up in the air before the pilot told him it was time to get in the air. But yeah, he got in the air, and then we ended up having to shoot his engines out, so he was crashing down, and we had to chase him on a motorcycle, but instead of him like surviving, he crashed, and when we found him, he wasn't in a good state. So for the next trophy, we invaded a prison and shot a politician for a trophy. But before that, our wife, Sarah, starts talking to us about how that politician was fighting for women's rights. Other blah, 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 I don't know, but yeah, nobody cares about that, so yeah, here's the trophy. Then the Don sent us on this mission to get, I guess, cigars, but we ended up finding out at the end that it wasn't cigars, it was dope, which is one of the things that the Don said he would never do. So after that, Paulie came up with an idea. Let's do a last big score, but without the Don knowing, and we would be able to move out and buy everything we wanted. But yeah, we ended up doing the bank heist with Paulie, and I'm gonna be honest, this was one of the easiest bank heists I've ever done in any game. It went pretty well, and after we got the money, we went to a hideout, I guess, and Paulie took the money and said we'll see him tomorrow, and he'll distribute the money. But yeah, we already knew what's gonna happen. The next day, it was finally time for us to go pick up our money from Paulie, but before that could happen, we ended up getting a trophy for collecting 15 cars. When we got to Paulie's, we ended up finding out that he was dead. What a surprise. But after we went to go find out who did that, but we ended up getting to the place where Sam told us to meet him to figure out who killed Paulie, and then we ended up finding out that he killed Paulie. And the reason I was there was that he could kill me, since Don Salieri found out about the deal. So we tried to find Sam, and he ended up giving us like a pity story or something like that. But yeah, as soon as he mentioned Paulie's name, we shot him. Then we ended up fast forwarding back to present day, and we're back in the bar, and now it's time for us to, I guess, go to trial to snitch on the whole mafia. So we snitched on everybody, got Don Salieri put in jail, and then it basically fast forwards to me as an old man, and me, Sarah, are married, and we have a daughter, and she's having a wedding. But then I'm in the yard gardening, and yeah, these two guys pull up on me, and yeah, they shoot Tommy Angelo, and now he's dead. So yeah, we get 3 trophies for that. Now it was time for the collectible part of the trophy and the cleanup. So the first thing I did was I paid a fine from a cop, so I didn't have to go to jail. I then resisted arrest. It's in my blood, what can I say? And I got a trophy for that. Next, I escaped a 5-star chase from the cops for another trophy. I got another trophy for lockpicking 5 cars. I then got another trophy for driving this slow car and making it reach 50 miles per hour. I then did a wheelie for 3 seconds, which got me another trophy. I also got a trophy for finding this hidden vehicle, and then I got another one for finding all 5. Then the next trophy I got was from obtaining 30 vehicles in my garage, and I'm gonna just say this trophy absolutely took me insanely long time because I had to do telephone booth missions, and oh, they were terrible. And then the last couple of trophies are literally just from collectibles, so I'm not even gonna waste your time. I'm gonna just show them right now. And let me just say, these freaking collectible trophies took me so long. It took me more than half of the playtime, and it only took me 19 hours to platinum trophy, so that's actually insane, bro. But yeah, that was the end of the platinum journey. Well, that was Mafia Definitive Edition's platinum, and I will say it was a great game story-wise, bro. It was absolutely magnificent, and I'm gonna be honest, the collectible grind wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, it was a lot of collectibles, but it wasn't hard though. With the addition of chapter select, it's incredible. But if there was no chapter select, I tell you, this probably would have been the 10 out of 10 difficulty platinum. But yeah, I like it. Only thing I would say about this is the driving is horrible, bro. Don't even like, when you come into this, just already know the driving's gonna be terrible. I've crashed so many times. I wish there was a number that could tell you how many times you crashed. It's got to be over like 10K. But yeah, overall this platinum was really cool. I rocked with it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And then next up, Mafia 2.
Bye, have a great time.